displays are so important because as a visual, and if you're not in the store and you're walking by, what allows the person to want to step into your store? And I really feel that inviting and feeling inclusive and welcoming them is a really great way for the window display to say, hey, come on in, check it out, and see what's inside.
It's important because people aren't going to know you're there unless something attracts them to the window. This street in general, we have a lot of locals. We have a lot of dog walkers, which I love to see in the morning, and I do see them looking at the window before we're open. They come in. If you can't get them to the window, you can't get them in the store per se if they don't know what you're offering. So that's why the focal points are an attraction for the holiday or a theme or what have you, and then they can actually look at what you may offer inside the store but they're not going to look in the window if they aren't attracted to it.
To just be, and I've had a lot of people that have come in and just said, your Christmas windows are great, but I work hard on them, and I love them. So Christmas is my favorite time of year. Again, keep it stark, keep it simple, but make everybody want to stop and just say, oh, let's go in there, let's go in there. So that's what we do.
We actually start planning now for next year and getting ideas so that we can shop the sales after Christmas and kind of have a plan in place. And we typically focus on the dogs in the window because that's what people really enjoy seeing. They like looking at the doggies in the window and seeing what they're doing and their little scalawag activities. So that's what really puts a smile on people's faces.
Yeah, I mean, we always get some people that love what we do with the windows here. But I think it was Saturday and yesterday we had a couple of couples come in and said we weren't going to come in, but the windows were pretty and we wanted to see what you had inside. And they love the store. They love what we offered.
So I dig deep into my creative juices to try and find something new each year. I will go through Pinterest if there's anything that sparks there. When I travel, I love to see other window displays like in London and New York. They go for it. So it's kind of nice to really experiment and do some arts and crafts and not do the traditional predictable things. This year we actually have an angel who's our holiday angel guide to help us through the season and welcome us into the new year. Meet Paula. This is our inspiration for this year and our window display. She came about because we were looking for guidance in this holiday season on how to display, what's our story. And I think going into the new year and the holiday season, we're all looking for angels and guides. So meet Paula. She's our beautiful angel. And this was our starting point. This is where our story began. And we built the rest of our window display from there, from her. She guided us.
We change them seasonally, holidays, or if there's a theme in town, we might do something for that.
Like a May Day.
Like a May Day.
4th of July.
Right now, obviously, it's Christmas.
Your windows.
We typically change our windows probably about 4 times. I think we used to do it years ago more frequently, but it got too busy and it really does require kind of disrupting the front of the store here. So we've really kind of limited it to maybe about 4 times. So we usually do something, Christmas, and then we'll do something more spring-like, and then we do usually our favorite window typically is our summer window because it's nautical and it's when we're the busiest. So that's really a fun window focus. And then of course we do something for fall and Christmas. So it's about 4 or 5 times a year. Well, once we have an idea and we have all the supplies, we actually try to sketch it out a little bit on paper, and then we talk about what some of the challenges might be, and that usually involves stringing things through the ceiling or outside on lights, that type of thing. And that's really where the team effort comes in.
Typically Mary Beth will come up with an idea, and then I say, okay, so we need, lots of fishing line is what I'm hearing. So there's lots of rigging, and it is really neat because she usually has the very creative ideas, and then she comes to me and I say, all right, so this is how we're gonna execute it, and then we tweak it, and it all comes together really nicely.
Right.
So yeah.
But it is a lot of work, and it involves all the employees. We typically make a fun day out of it, and we clothes and just really take our time and enjoy doing it. So it's a nice, fun activity.
It's nautical. Whatever you're doing with your windows, the main thing is just have fun with it. Nothing's going to look terrible. People are going to love what you do. And it can be really fun. If you like to decorate your house for the holidays, you'd love to do this if you have a...
I guess one of the reasons I enjoy doing the windows so much is because when I grew up in a small town in Connecticut, and we had a beautiful main street, and my whole childhood, the Shopkeepers, they were all independent stores, obviously, and they all decorated the windows, and it was so magical, and we just loved to see what the window changes were. Yeah. And so when I got my own store, and that was a really important part to me, was to make the store visually appealing and just delightful to come into. And so we really enjoy doing the windows because it gives back to the community a little bit. It helps our main street look festive and happy and thriving. So it's an important part of the community to make us look inviting. So, and it does pull people in. They come to the window, they take pictures, they stand in front of the window and take their selfies, and it's a lot of fun to see that. And especially with the dogs, that when the doggy visitors come, they'll put them in front of the window and then take some nice photos.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Happy holidays from Happy Nest.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays from Fresh Start in downtown Kennebunk. Come see us.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays from Cottage Designs in Kennebunk on Main Street.